Hello everybody, I'm your favorite neighborhood Let's Player Spud. I want to welcome you back to Let's Play Grim Fandango. As we left off, we're gonna have a few words with this jerk.
He seems completely unaware of how close I am to escape.
I think he doesn't really care because he knows that you're trapped here, and I don't think you can escape that easily, Manny. And I know you cannot escape that easily, Manny.
Domino. Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
Well, you probably never do, hombre.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
What do you mean? Gladys has feelings too. Demons aren't just, you know, slaves. They're people too, in their own way, you know. Just like the janitor at the offices, you know. We caused a lot of trouble for him, but he's got feelings too. He was pretty pissed off for what we did. We should have said that we're sorry. You know, for hurting his feelings and making his work much more intolerable, like you said.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Good question.
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day.
Oh, really?
But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
So it pretty much is a light bulb factory. They don't really make light bulbs, even though they do have electricity. They just use that edge-of-the-world coral that shines in the night. Kind of an ingenious way of lowering your energy taxes and bills. Somebody find luminescent coral somewhere and start selling it. I think you will make quite the profit. Get your own light bulb that doesn't need electricity.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Another good
Trust
question.
me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Really? Really? You're that kind of a douchebag. And I thought Dom was just a small-time douchebag. Here, big time.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
Yeah?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
Just like you're doing with Meche. Although she's not really working for you, she just tolerates it, I guess.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Yeah?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island.
It doesn't seem that deserted, you know. It's a factory after all.
Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
It doesn't really. We do not want to be stuck on a deserted island on the edge of the world. That doesn't sound very romantic.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation. And I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
You missed the last point. Manny has all the balls.
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera?
All of it?
Kapal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
So you stole their golden tickets, put them on a boat, and then dumped them over here. But they really wouldn't know that you stole their tickets, now would they? Because you're the travel agent and they're just people who want to go to the afterlife. So, all in all, you just stole their tickets and then they are forced to do slave work for you. I think I just found a grand plot hole in their plan. Or rather, or possibly just bad writing there. Just doesn't make any sense that the people would know that they'd stolen their Golden Inn tickets. At least it doesn't make any sense to me.
I knew it. You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod. Which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubikava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
Trust me, it's a lot safer than you think. Thanks to Glottis. He doesn't know not just to spruce it up real good. He makes it safe. You know, putting that throne on the top with just a seatbelt. Real safe. And also, I just started to think, if they he got all the good clients, right? So Manny gets just the bad clients who would never get any good deals anyway. So when Meche came to be Manny's client because he stole the ticket, well, not the ticket, I mean he stole the clientele from Domino here, why would the computer still give it a very bad package for Meche? Or maybe that was just the one that was planned to be done anyway. Well, it doesn't really make any sense now when you think about it, that Meche would still get a bad deal from Manny, who would always get nothing but bad clients anyway. And Domino would get the good clients, but he would give them a fake golden ticket that would make them end up to be at the ship that will make them end up being here anyway. So all in all, Meche would have ended up here in the long run anyway, even if Manny would have stolen her clientele. So all of this premise for this game is just a fluke. No, I guess I'm overthinking this now. I'm just overthinking this. Let's continue.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Yeah.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away. But I fixed that.
See, they just explained what I just said. I should have let them just talk instead of trying to figure things out myself.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
You're still in the middle of nowhere, in a factory, with not much comfort when you look at it. I mean, this place is nothing but steel and rock. That's not comfort. At least I wouldn't call it comfort. Although her office does look nice. I'll give him that. Still, not a good place to be.
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny. We never touch the product ourselves. We sell the ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
How would the cash even transfer from the real life to the afterlife? How does anybody make money in this world? How does money work in this world? How the golden tickets even work in this world? If they sell to somebody else, but it's supposed to be attached to somebody already, how does it get attached to them? Oh, great, now I'm overthinking things again.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
Yeah!
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Well, it does make a good point. They live forever here until they decide to leave. Apparently, that's how it works here. Everybody's immortal, so to speak. Until you get sprouted, that is. There are ways to die in the land of the dead. We have seen that many times. But otherwise, if you make yourself livable, I guess you can live forever. But being a greedy bastard, still understand how the money works here.
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Uh-huh.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
Still, I don't understand how the money works here. Why would you want to be rich in the land of the dead? And also, if you were rich in the... I'm still overthinking it. I'll just stop. I'll just stop.
Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
Once you got used to the sooty aftertaste, you'd feel like a king.
I'm sure you would.
Ow!
Oops. Sorry, Meche.
Oh, my stockings, they're ruined. And this was my best pair.
How does the stocking form into real legs
You
when
tried
she's
one nice thing on this cruel island.
nothing but bones? You're still wearing the stockings, apparently.
Good enough for me.
What is?
Oh, the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on.
So you couldn't care less. So you mean you care more? Seriously, that said that I couldn't care less. It's an oxymoron on its own. It contradicts itself. You're supposed to mean that you're supposed to say I could care less. But then again, I could care more. But when you say you couldn't care less, so if you cannot care less, that means you care more. Get it? It's bad grammar. That's what I'm trying to say here. Anyway, we got ourselves some stockings and a tiny hammer.
This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen.
For me, that's the second tiniest hammer I've ever seen.
You know, a little clear nail polish would fix these right up.
I don't think that would work. Even though it's stockings, I don't think that would work. And wrong button. Excuse me. Oh, am I pushing the wrong buttons here? There. But yeah. Enough try to make some kind of conspiracy out of this or something like that. I don't know what I'm even thinking about. Can I get to the elevator now?
The new airlock keeps out water, but not pesky skeletons.
And I'm sure there's a lot of pesky skeletons around, especially one. I wonder where Gladys went. He should be here. Gladys? Oh yeah. Somebody forgot that Gladys went over the edge of the world.
Nothing but dark waters that direction.
Ha ha ha. Somebody forgot that Gladys is dead. The heck is this? Well, I know what it is.
This old conveyor belt looks like it's about to fall apart.
Definitely. So that is what brings the coral up to the factory. Or down, depending on what direction it goes.
Nothing but dark waters that direction.
Gotta follow the lights.
Why, I oughta.
Hey, look!
Why, I oughta.
There is, like I said, there's one pesky.
I'll bet all these miners were brought here by that octopus.
Oh, really?
At least it didn't eat him. I'll bet all these miners. Lay down your tools. We're busting out of here. Man, if I had only gotten that book back from Terry, I could really start some trouble here.
True. The book would help.
Chapito seems a little overpowered by his choice of tools.
Apparently so.
Chapito! Huh? Who? Oh, you, is it?
Hi.
Why, I oughta. Look at my eyebrows.
Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place.
True.
Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
Well, we are here too, you know. We're trapped as well, so why are you so mad about us? We're in the same situation.
Relax, we're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
Well, you have certainly walked 1,000 miles, and I'm sure that you will walk 1,000 miles more. There's a reference for you.
Well, you don't want that big octopus to see you chatting.
Yeah.
Oh, brother, that's right.
Actually, we might need that drill.
Chapito!
Huh? Who?
Me, again.
What?
No, just, you know, nice drill.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel.
What? A
And
what?
look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
It's a chisel, so in other words, you're using a high-powered, tiny jackhammer. That's what it is.
How'd you get a bust off?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
I'm sure it is. I mean, you got a backpack full of who knows what.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it. 'Cause you just never stop and look.
They're called ships, not boats. Although I'm sure there's some boats too.
That tool looks a little overpowered for you.
Overpowered? Nothing overpowers Chapito.
Well, it's making...
You say so.
Yeah, it makes you just shake all over the place, like you can barely do any work.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bust-all.
So you got the bus doll only because it's a bus doll. What a moron.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, Sonny. What you be needing?
That drill. Or a gun.
A gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
I think it's some form of blue-green algae.
Ah, don't worry, you get used to it.
Oh, great.
When you got something worth trading, come see old Chapito. He'll do you right. Hold still.
Okay. Is there anything that you might want, Chapito?
Huh? Who? What? Well, I got a long day of...
Please, bust away.
Hold still.
I wonder if there's anything that I can
I'll show
actually
him.
give him. Well, let's try and give him the
Still.
tiny hammer. That might help. Yo, Chapito.
Yo, Pito! Have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't.
Well, there it is.
But I'd sure love to give it a test drive.
Go ahead.
Say, little chipper, you're okay.
See? It's a lot easier.
It's a bus doll.
It's a bus doll! Yay! We got the drill!
Going to Mississippi.
Don't know why, but we got it. And also,
Oh, Virginia.
I'm sure that he would like some stockings.
Da-di-da-da.
Hey, Chubby, check out the hosiery.
Say, these are real silk.
And not wet,
Where'd
too.
you find them?
I've been wearing them the whole time.
Yeah,
You
sure.
too?
Huh?
Well then,
Two?
here's your new best friend.
Ah, my first Sproutella gun. Is it loaded?
No. Hey, bullets are hard to get.
And also, if he did have bullets for it, would he be here?
Just
my
me
first
and little
Sproutella
chipper.
gun.
Oh, dee da da da.
At least he's happier now. And we're happier because we have a gun. So let's go and talk to Meche. I'm sure that she's gonna be sad that there's no bullets. And she's gonna be angry at us because there's no bullets. I wouldn't be surprised that if she mentions that there's no bullets. I mean, she couldn't care less. Manny, stop staring at the ashtray and start staring at Meche.
I like the new dress.
Well, it's the best I could pull together out here. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get decent fabric and silk stockings on a deserted factory island on the edge of the world?
No, I don't.
It's something that people do not really every day, you know, think about.
Here, what good's a relationship without trust?
Yeah.
True. A relationship without trust is about as empty as a gun without bullets. Guess you didn't realize a smart girl always keeps an extra round in her hat for mad days.
No.
Come on, let's go.
Meche, you don't know what you...
I know exactly what I'm doing. Now move!
Great.
Would you just
Betrayed us.
listen to my escape plan first?
Trouble in paradise, kids?
You're letting us go right now, or your boy Friday here gets it.
Well, I hate to see you go, Manny, but the lady seems to have made up her mind.
I'm serious. I'll shoot him.
Fine. It really doesn't work for me anyway.
But I thought I'll shoot you then.
No, you won't. You're too good, remember?
I'm not good anymore. You've taken that out of me, keeping me a prisoner here. I'm gonna crack you open like a fake Ming gauze. I'm gonna...
Kid's all right. She's a firecracker, but a night in the cooler usually dampens her fuse.
Well, she didn't get mad at us for not having any bullets in the gun, but she's a freaking moron! Come on! That was just idiotic from her. She really thought that we worked for Domino. Really? Really? Jeez. Shows her not to trust us more. Really? She didn't trust us at all. Anyway. Next time we're gonna find out where he put Meche. She must be somewhere around here. And we're gonna try and save her and finally try and get out of here. Until then, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning, and I will see you all next time. Take care, people. Bye.